What are we doing, Leroy?
They've had a shock in my school.
We just
Okie doke. No worries, brother.
sure.
Yep. Yep.
No problem.
Scores, stats, bets, Lions fourth quarter, then celebrations. Yep. How do we start it again? Lethal? Yeah, I know.
Yes,
What
at the Telstra.
do I say? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I've got a memory like a sieve. Fair dinkum. All right, mate.
What do you say when it's a 20-goal thumping? It's been a shite game at the Telstra Dome. What about Clinton's Gaelic jig?
Thanks, what?
That was a good leg.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, David.
The guy will throw to you and you'll say, thanks, David.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, David. Great game here at the Dome. If you missed it, I had
Final margin was 12 points.
beautiful.
Recording. Line, please.
Have a good flight,
Thanks,
mate.
Yeah, thanks for joining me.
Cheers, mate.
I wanted to come. We're back next week.
Lethal said thanks, Clinton. Good job.
Oh, good stuff. Thanks, guys.
He said thanks to everyone except Colby, who was shit house tonight, and will be reviewed. Good job, Colby. Good night. Yeah.
No need for Rod to stay till the end, unless he's in the truck. Thank you.
Still always looking to jump on someone.
The X-Man.
You on tomorrow?
Small man syndrome, you know.
Yeah.
I'm down at the Cats, mate. Love to be. I reckon the Hawthorn Western Bulldogs.
Just keep it, mate. I'll park in the truck where the truck is. All I need now is for Jason not to stuff this up, and then I can leave.
Now we'll have 2 or 3 goes at it.
All right.
Here we go.
Thanks,
Four.
Dave.
Thanks, David. Well, almost 34,000 people witnessed what was, without a shadow of a doubt, the match of the year thus far here at the Telstra Dome tonight. It was an amazing match, high-scoring, free-flowing, action-packed, and in the end it was a 12-point margin to the Brisbane Lions, 21-10, 136 to Carlton, 18-16, 124. As we look at the match stats, Gerard Healy, what does it tell us?
Tells us nothing, Jason, because as you said, the stats will only just show that it was such an even game, and up until the last siren, the Blues could have snatched it. The Brisbane Lions just continued to run. They probably exposed at the very end Carlton's lack of a couple of quality midfielders. They've lost Nick Stevens, but I couldn't agree with you more. This was just a great match. The straight shooting was phenomenal. The man-on-man battles were phenomenal. The attack on the footy was just fantastic. So if you were here, you enjoyed it, and if you get an opportunity to see it in full, make sure you don't miss it.
They led for 3 quarters, the Blues, before getting run over. But I tell you what, it was exciting. They were very accurate in the first half, the Brisbane Lions, and we saw an individual effort in the second quarter from Eddie Betts for the Blues. Well, he just kicked 3 goals in the space of minutes, and they were classic goals. They were just skillful, opportunist goals.
Yeah, he had a sixth sense working there for a while, Eddie. We were surprised he didn't start in the ground in that last quarter. He started on an interchange bench, but for 4 or 5 minutes, the whole game reverberated around the man they call Eddie. now, he was just so far on fire. Just have a look at this. He picks it up off one step. He just knew exactly where the hands of Merritt were, but he also knew where the sticks were. And he just charged another big one through, and at that stage it looked like the Blues were going to push on and potentially get an upset win.
Yeah, they had great contributions across the board from all players of Brisbane Lions, but in the Carlton Football Club, but in the end it was the Brisbane Lions who had the answers. They just had a little bit too much run in the fourth quarter. and when it counted, some experienced players got involved. That was a horrible mix-up between three Blues defenders.
It was, and that was probably the end. I think it's fair to say Lee Matthews challenged his group about the contested footy at half-time. They lifted in that area. They got a lot more footy out of the middle of the ground. And Chris Johnson playing up forward on first-yearer in Bryce Gibbs really became the focal point. Bryce Gibbs was found helpless because there was no pressure coming through the middle. Their stars lifted. Luke Power had a big last half. Simon Black also had a fine last term, as did the man on screen. And in the end, they just had too many options up forward, and they finished up winning that contested footy.
Yeah, when the heat was on, it was just those experienced players, the team leaders, most of them are captains for the Brisbane Lions, that actually did the job in the end, and they savoured the victory. I think we saw a lot of players virtually embracing their opponents prior to embracing their teammates, because they realised what an incredible match it was. They enjoyed it. But at the end of the day, it was a classic match. We all got to witness something very, very special. We didn't know which way it was going to go. Some incredible individual efforts, but more importantly, two fantastic team efforts. And at the end of the night, it was a 12-point margin in favour of the Brisbane Lions.
Beautiful. Geez, he's good, isn't he?
Except it was butcher and half for three. Yes, Rod? Can I bite?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, he said, no worries, mate, you're excused.
Just going to negotiate this out of the way.
Yep.
There we go.
Now I've got to do that little replay thing now.
Yeah. Just
So how's that,
hang on
Lincoln?
a second,
Happy
mate.
with that? I'll bring that back in over there.
Mid-wrap
Yeah.
butchery.
Oh, didn't I? Where'd that come from? I've always got it in me.
Use exchange check.
17-7 to 8-12 up north.
Yep, Lethal. Yeah, it's just dawned on me, Lethal, I didn't use the word review, I don't think, at any stage. We'll have to do it again. Jared's just bowling it.